Jason. I'm doing alright. How about you? My son took his nap a little early, so I was like, let me just get on and, do my live. You sounded just a little down. No, I'm just kind of like tired. Been kind of feeling a little exhausted. I might come on live today and tomorrow, and then I don't think I'm gonna be coming live for while I'm gone. So I forgot to actually post that. I was gonna post it on my thing, but yeah, I'm not gonna be going live like probably when I travel. So most of me coming on today and tomorrow. So if any of you guys want to donate for a reading or book a private reading or whatever it is with me, feel free to do that today or tomorrow, because after that I will be busy and I won't be able to come on live for some time. You said that's it. I felt it. Yeah. How are you doing though? Just give me 1 second, alright? I'll be back. Hey lovely, how are you? Yeah, I'm doing readings. I just started the live like 5 minutes ago. It's just kind of quiet in here because my son's sleeping, so I was like trying to keep it quiet. Usually I have like the TV on. By the way, love. Okay, I think I changed my PayPal, so just keep that in mind, because my old PayPal doesn't work. So I have the new one in the description. Let me know if you need it. And then my PayPal is also there. So just make sure before you send it, because there's a couple of people that sent it to the old one, and then I couldn't really do anything about that. Did you update it? Yeah, the new PayPal is, well, it's my old new one. It was like the one I had before, the other one. But yeah, it's that one, Anila Ali 333. There should be like a picture on it of the Queen of Swords, like the tarot card. That's the right one. Yeah, this is like my secondary one. Okay, yeah, that one is good. I keep seeing it be like that one card that sometimes I just see everywhere. I have like the sound. I'm trying to figure out which deck I should use for you. I think I'm gonna stick to this one. The sound in and out. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Is it better now? Let me know if the sound improved. Let me just take it off charge. Maybe that's why it's going in and out. But let me know if it sounds better now. Okay. Alright, let's see how he's feeling. I just saw the Six of Cups. So I do think like he's like how is he feeling towards Lovely? Alright, let's see. How is he feeling towards Lovely? The Fool card, High Priestess, Hierophant. Wow, these two came out together. Ten of Pentacles. Wow, okay. The Moon, Sun card, Temperance, Six of Wands, Eight of Swords, and Five of Wands. And then I have a Six of Wands here at the bottom. So I feel like this is kind of like that energy that I feel like he sometimes gets in where he's not sure if like, you know, you would be willing to take him back, okay? But I do feel like he's been thinking about you a lot. I feel like he's been thinking about you a lot, like he's really been in his head about you with this Eight of Swords. And I feel like he sometimes kind of goes back and forth thinking if you would be willing to, like I think he thinks about like what happened, you know, like when you guys last interacted, like before everything went down. And I feel like he's thinking about like, I think commitment has been on his mind a lot. I feel like he's kind of like in that energy where he wants to like settle down and have something serious with this Ten of Pentacles and the Judgment card. I also feel like he wants to start over again with you, okay? I feel like he wants to start over again, but he wants to do things better this time. With this Sun in the Fool card and the Temperance and the Six of Wands, I feel like he wants to like fix things. And I have a Star card here as well. Like he knows like he kind of messed up. He feels like he kind of messed things up, and like, you know, sometimes he worries if you're like, if you've moved on from him. Sometimes he feels like, you know, have you moved on from him? Has this ended? But I feel like he really still wants this, okay? Like he really still wants this connection, because it's showing like it's still on his mind. Like he never like really stopped thinking about you, okay? He never really stopped seeing you in that light. You're coming up as the Empress. Then I have the Nine of Swords here. So I feel like for some reason I feel like even when he is like sleeping, I feel like he's been dreaming you. So it's like subconsciously like you've really been on his mind. Ace of Wands, I feel like he's definitely still thinking about you, okay? He's still fantasizing about you is what I'm getting. King of Cups, yeah. Like he still has a lot of feelings and a lot of emotions for you. What is his feelings towards Lovely? Yeah, I think he's in regret, okay? I do feel like he's in regret for how he treated you. I do feel like he is kind of holding himself accountable for like because he feels like he caused some type of rift or distance between the two of you with this Five of Wands, Three of Swords, and Four of Cups. But look, this keeps popping out, the Six of Wands, and I feel like despite everything that has happened, he's still very much hopeful and hoping for like this, like a successful outcome for your connection. And I feel like he's somehow still secretly watching you. I don't know if you've been like active on social media, but I do feel like he's still, you know, somehow watching you, or at least trying to. But this is also, I feel like this is him where in the past I feel like he was trying to run away from his feelings or not wanting to face it, like he didn't really know what to do. But I feel like that has kind of came to an end. I do feel like he's kind of becoming more stable because I see the King of Pentacles here. So I do feel like he's been working on his stability, like, you know, like he's been working towards, I do feel like he's been working extra hard too, career-wise, but also this is him working, as I said, that the Eight of Pentacles came up. So I do feel like he's been really working on himself and like putting that, you know, putting work into himself. Also with his career, I do feel like he's been trying to get his money up. But yeah, Queen of Wands, that's you, look. And I saw this earlier when I was shuffling. With the Six of Cups and the Queen of Wands, I feel like that's your energy. He's definitely missing you, okay? He's thinking about like the past. He's thinking about like the good memories you guys, the good times you guys shared. But I do feel like he kind of gets stressed out when he thinks about like how he could have handled things differently, because I do feel like that's like something that he really regrets, okay? With that Five of Cups, Knight of Wands, he's still showing up in a very passionate energy towards you. Yeah. And Ace of Pentacles, so that's Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Four of Wands. I do feel like he's had some time to think about this, okay? Think about like what happened, and I do feel like he wants to reach out and talk to you, okay? With this Eight of Wands, I feel like he really, really wants to reach out and talk to you. Like he's been really wanting to see like what you're up to. I'm just getting this sense of curiosity coming from him, where he's like wondering what you've been up to ever since you guys like last spoke. And my ear just rang. My left ear rang like super loud. At the bottom here I have the Chariot, so I feel like he definitely wants to move forward with you, okay? He wants to like move past the past and move things forward with you. And I feel like he's had some time, like maybe, I don't know if all this happened like 4 or 5 months ago, but I do feel like he's kind of over that energy, okay? I feel like he's getting out of that energy of like that stuck energy and like moving towards like something better. I do feel like he's worked a lot on himself, and like he's kind of at that point where he's realizing like he wants more more stability in his life. He wants something stable. He wants a solid connection. And I feel like when he imagines that, like when he imagines that happy home, like having kids and all, he imagines that with you. I have the Queen of Pentacles here as well, so I got the High Priestess and the Hierophant, and then I have the Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles here. So he's definitely manifesting you, okay? But I also feel like this is your manifestations that are coming into fruition with this Nine of Cups and the Magician. I feel like this is something that you've been manifesting for quite some time too. So I do see you having your wish fulfillment with this Nine of Cups and the Magician. And I feel like this is him, like, I don't know if you've been manifesting for him to kind of let his guard down and stop being like so defensive. Like if you've been manifesting him thinking about you and becoming more stable with this King of Pentacles, that also clarifying the Magician. So I feel like he's definitely becoming more calm, okay? He's kind of getting out of that energy that he was once in, and he's becoming a lot much more stable. With this Five of Pentacles reverse, I also feel like I do feel like his financial situation has been improving too, or it has improved, because I feel like that was something that was stressing him out in the past too. So I feel like it almost feels like when this person, when their money is right and everything is going the way they want, like they're in this energy where they find themselves a lot much more stable and grounded. So I feel like, you know, everything has kind of like changed for this person. With that World and the Death card, I do feel like this person has went through like a huge shift. Like it's like this person's energy has really turned around and shifted. Yeah, I do feel like this person wants to, like, he thinks that, look, and at the bottom here, I also have the Six of Cups again. I do feel like he thinks about reaching out to you, okay? He thinks about, like, oh, should I reach out and, like, kind of flirt with her? Yeah, look, Page of Cups. He's still watching you. Yeah, so I do feel like his money's getting a lot better, too. And then I have the Five of Pentacles here, again, reversed, and this Modern Witch Tarot. Ace of Cups, yeah. He definitely is thinking about a new beginning with you. And I do feel like your person has definitely received a lot of clarity. I feel like they're at one point they were very, very clouded. Like their judgment was just not there. And I do feel like now they've received a lot of clarity, and it's like they're ready to kind of move past what's happened, and it's like now now they know what they want, versus in the past they were kind of like confused, like they were, you know, here, then they weren't here. But I definitely feel like this is his energy, okay? The King of Wands and the Ace of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. I do feel like things are definitely turning around. There's been like a huge shift in his energy. Yeah, Seven of Cups reversed. He's definitely becoming more clear. I like he's becoming a lot clear-minded. Yeah, Hangman reversed. He's definitely coming out of that energy. I do feel like at one point he was consumed by like negative thoughts, you know, and here and there I do feel like it kind of creeps up on him, but I feel like he's a lot much more stable than he once was. I feel like he's becoming a lot much more clearer. I do feel like he kind of, at one point he used to like go off and, you know, say things that without thinking, and I feel like now he's kind of in that energy where he will think twice before saying something or like doing something. With this King of Swords, Ace of Wands came out again. Yeah, he's definitely thinking about you, and I get like heavily at night. I feel like at night is when you're really, really on his mind. It almost feels like this feels like more like dream state, but it also feels like it feels like, yeah, he thinks about you throughout the day, but it's more at night when he thinks about you. Yeah, Ten of Cups. It's like when he's home, laying in bed, has nothing to do, that's when he's really thinking about you. I do feel like this person is gonna like build their courage up to like reach out to you. Okay, because I feel like they've been working on that. They've been working on their self-confidence, I'm getting too. Because I feel like at one point this person was kind of not feeling too good about themselves. Yeah, the Fool came out again. They definitely are thinking about like having a new beginning with you. Yeah, and I do feel like, I don't know if this is something you've been asking yourself, or like if it's been a question. I don't know why they're showing me that, but if you have been wondering if this person has been like single, you know, or if they've been involved with anyone, I'm getting no. Okay, I'm getting like, if you've been questioning, is this person single, I'm getting a yes for that. But if you've been questioning, like, you know, has this person been involved with other people, I'm getting a no for that. I feel like this person has kind of been more focused on their own healing and like creating things for themselves. Like they've been focused on their finances, they've been focused on their career and stuff like that. I do feel like this person feels really shitty, okay? They feel really shitty about how things happen. And I do feel like they really want to like reach out and apologize, but I think that's something that they struggle with, okay? Because I don't know if this person is used to apologizing or not. Maybe they're not. But I do feel like they're trying to build their like courage up to like reach out to you and say something. I just think that he might not directly say it whenever you guys communicate, but there is a desire there, okay? Like I do feel like he wants to like kind of make up for what he's done. Yeah, I do feel like he's alone. I don't see any female energy around him because the Nine of Pentacles keeps showing up. I do feel like he's been more focused on himself, his foundation, you know, his family and stuff like that. I feel like his energy has been focused towards that. Like I see his mother energy, like I see his parents around him, like mother and father energy. So I do feel like he's kind of been busy with that as well. but I'm not sensing like another female. Yeah, I feel like he's kind of busy just working and providing for his family. Yeah, and this Eight of Wands came out again in this deck as well. So he's definitely thinking about like reaching out and talking to you. I just think that he's kind of holding on to it, okay? Maybe because he feels like I still need to kind of build my courage or my strength up in order to reach out to you and say something. I think this person is like kind of, they could be the type of person that's kind of scared of rejection because they don't want to be told no. Okay, I feel like this person kind of has that thing where if they put the effort into doing something, like they don't want it to go left, okay? Like they want things to go their way. I'm just really getting that this person wants things to work out and go his way, like with you, with that Six of Wands. But I do feel like this person has kind of been coming out of that mental fog. It's like that mental fog has been clearing up for this person with that Seven of Cups reversed. Like they're getting out of that energy that they were once in. But I just feel like the more they watch you, it's like the more they watch you, the more they, or if like, let's say you haven't been posting and you haven't really been active, I feel like they wonder, and that curiosity is like making them want to like reach out towards you and like talk to you. And even if you are posting, I feel like it makes them also, like it triggers them in a way where they feel like they want to reach out and like talk to you. But either way, whichever way that goes for you, I definitely feel like this person wants to like communicate. They're still holding on to you. I don't think they've like ever really let the idea or the thought of you like escape their mind. With this Four of Pentacles, I definitely feel like that's him. And then at the bottom, underneath that, I have the Strength card. So he's still very much holding on to your energy. And I do feel like he's kind of receiving, it's like he's receiving the, I don't know why I keep hearing the word downloads, but I don't know if you've been sending him something, like if you've been telepathically sending him messages, or you've been like doing things to where you've been telepathically communicating with this person. I feel like this person's been receiving that. And I have the, like, yeah, see, I have the Magician laying around here. So this definitely feels like something that you've been manifesting. Oh, wow. Look at that. These were just like randomly came out. And they were like hiding in the cards. Manifesting you and secretly watching you. Yeah, oh, wow. Lover boy. My son mixed up all my cards. He like took some of them yesterday and put it in my tarot. So there's like a couple of these laying around. But I feel like that's for you. Okay, I definitely feel like, and it's funny because you did say like, how's your lover boy feeling about you? Yeah, I just keep getting the Ten of Cups for him, honestly. I keep seeing this Ten of Cups for him. So I do feel like he's definitely looking forward towards the future now. Like he's looking towards having a future with you. I stopped calling him my Leo because we know how Leos can be. Yeah. I do feel like he kind of, you know, there's like that ego clash, or I would say struggle that he has. And I feel like he can sometimes slip into that energy here and there, but I do feel like he's been working more on that aspect of himself, because I feel like he's thinking about, for some reason I just get like he's been self-reflecting a lot, like he's been in hermit mode and kind of like self-reflecting and like working on things that he knows are like, you know, there's certain traits that he has where it probably gets the best of him at times. So I do feel like he's kind of in that energy where he, even if he slips into that, I feel like he's been working hard to kind of keep himself balanced. Versus before, I feel like he was somebody who kind of would either talk out of emotion, act out of emotion, or like just, you know, get carried away by extreme amounts of like emotion, whether that was anger, you know, or sadness. But I do feel like he's kind of becoming more stable within himself. I'm not sure what he's been doing to ground himself, but I do feel like he's been doing his own things to kind of like recollect himself. Because I do feel like at some point along the way, he felt like he kind of lost himself and everything that was going on. And it's like he felt like he needed to kind of like just disconnect from everything and like focus on himself. What came out in a channel reading? Sorry, I was saying like a lot of things. Yeah, I do feel like he's kind of stepping up, okay? Like, it's like he's kind of elevating and his energy's kind of becoming a lot more stable. But it feels like the both of you are honestly manifesting each other. Like, the both of you are actively still in one another's energy. Like, I don't see that, you know, you've disconnected from him or he has, even though, like, yeah, the 3D is what it is. But I do feel like this just all feels very spiritual. Like, your connection with him is a very spiritual connection. Him reflecting and working on things he's right from, like the meditation I've been doing is working wonders. Yeah, I definitely feel like this has something to do with your manifestation work, whether that's you've been like, you know, doing your affirmations, sending him things, sending him like healing energy. But it feels like a number of things. And I do feel like he's been doing some things on his own, on like his own time, and I'm not sure what he's really been doing, but I also feel like he's been kind of putting in the work to heal and like fix. But that's what I got for you, lovely. These cards back in here. I hope that helped you. Wow, my son has been hiding a lot of cards. This one just came out. I'm sorry for the way I have treated you. So I felt like you were meant to receive these messages. You know what, Anila, I've been slowly working on you and how people treat me and trouble for me, so this makes sense. Yeah, I do feel like, you know, they say like when you work on yourself and like you work on your energy, like you attract, like you start to see that, you know, like you'll start to attract people that will give you that which is what you've been like asking for, what you've working on. And also I feel like the people that are not meant to be around you will like just slowly start to fall off. And sometimes you don't even have to do anything. It's like people and things just start like removing itself like slowly out of your life. And it's so crazy how that happens, because that's happened to me like a lot recently. It's kind of like when I started manifesting certain things, when I started like, you know, doing certain things, and I started noticing how things and people just started getting removed up out my life, like, you know, just like being removed. And you know, I just started to let it go. I was like, okay, like, you know, I'm not even gonna fight this. I'm not even gonna like feel any type of way about this. And then it's like, you know, one thing gets removed and something better gets added into your life. And that's how I feel like it's been happening. Like, you know, one thing is removed and it's replaced with something like better, a lot better. With like, it's like the things that no longer align with you will just automatically remove itself. And then boom, like, you know, what's in alignment with you and what you've been like manifesting will come like right in. And it's so crazy because, you know, it just feels like everything is falling apart or coming apart, but it's actually coming together. I'm gonna send you some stuff I've been sending my coaching clients. I've been seeing so much success, especially with their partners. Oh, really? Yeah, I'll definitely look into it. You know, I kind of do my own stuff too. Like, Like I'll listen to a lot of subliminals, um, affirmations. I've been like speaking that as well. Um, and you know, it's like training your mind to kind of like not think about the negative more so, but like the positive. Because I do feel like here and there when I start to like see my manifestations coming in, right? Like shortly after that, it would be like a test, and I'm just like, well, what the hell is going on? Like I thought everything was, you know, unfolding. And then it like, you know, then I had to like kind of catch myself and, you know, bring myself back around, because I feel like if you let, like if you give into that, if you give into that, like those feelings or those thoughts or those negative thoughts, then like you'll find yourself right back in the same cycle. So it's kind of been like, you know, catching yourself, like catching yourself every time you feel like you know, your mind is wandering off. The 3D is like, and yes, but the more you focus on it, the longer you stay there. Yeah, it's all in your mind. Promise. I studied a lot the past few months. The mind is definitely powerful. You know, there's one book that I've been really wanting to read, and you know what? I might just really look into it. It's called The Power of the Subconscious Mind. And there's another book that I also read about. It was like a series, and it had like 4 books. It's about love, I believe, and it talks about how love is like a really high frequency. You know, love is the highest frequency, and so, you know, when people operate in that, it's like healing. It's a lot of different things, but even then, energy itself, like the way we talk, what we speak, what we think, it affects us. Just remember, you and your person have been through a lot, so your ego will try to protect you and create a new story. You fight through it no matter what you see, you keep affirming your new story. Yeah. And it's a struggle, you know, like you have to constantly keep fighting that. And I feel like sometimes we elevate, like sometimes it takes, you know, like we probably catch on to it sooner, like we're able to work through it, but I feel like the masculine energy kind of takes time to catch up to that. Like, I don't know if you've noticed that, like you could be doing everything and you feel like, you know, you're starting to feel it, but I feel like it takes time for them to kind of catch up to it, like, you know, catch up to us. Hey Leandra, yeah girl, I'm coming on today and tomorrow, because after that I'm gonna be like gone for a month, so I won't be able to come on live. So I was like trying to, you know, come on live today and tomorrow. Yeah, your the subconscious mind is very powerful. It's actually very crazy. I feel like the more you manifest and the more you keep like doing things, like let's say you're speaking affirmations and you just start, like you keep doing it, I feel like eventually it kind of becomes almost like second nature, you know, like you just start doing it like kind of like on auto, and you don't even realize that you're actually doing it. And I feel like when you kind of let go of the thought of like when is my manifestations gonna like come in, or you know, when are my ships gonna come in, I feel like that's when it really starts to like work, you know, like without you even realizing. Like sometimes I feel like I don't even realize like it's actually happening until I like step back and I'm like, oh. I think the catching up is because we are spiritually awakened. That happens to me even with the woman in my life. I'm way ahead of them, like 6 months, a year. Yeah, I feel like the when and the how and the why and the what, I feel like all the questions and the questioning it, I feel like creates blockages. You know, it creates like a subconscious like blockage, and it disturbs, I feel like it disturbs the flow, you know, it disturbs the flow of the energy like coming in, and like it creates like a hindrance. So I feel like the more you let go, you know, the easier it becomes to like manifest, and it starts to just like kind of flow. And I feel like I've went through like many cycles of it. I would say like when I first started it, it was like effortlessly just like flowing, you know, and like one manifestation after another was just coming in. And then it's like, you know, I just got so caught up in the 3D and everything that was going on, that I like let go of everything that I kind of worked towards. And then it took for me to kind of go through all of that to like come back around and realize, like, you know, I've done it before and I can definitely do it again, and like train my mind, you know, to get out of that whatever cycle I was stuck in. Oh my god, we'll miss you. May I be nosy next? Why? No, I'm just like traveling. I'm going to see my family in New York for like a month. So yeah, I'm supposed to be going out like next week. Let's see. Maybe I'll try to like, you know, find some time to come on if, you know, they're not really open to things like this, so I don't know how I'd be able to work around them, but I will try to, you know, find some time to probably come on in between, but not really guaranteeing it. Yeah, you have to really get tired of your own shit. That's true. You just have to wake up one day and be like, oh, no. Okay, Jason said he donated for, and then Leandra. Okay, so Leandra, you're next, and then it would be Jason. I'm still waiting for Jada to come in. She donated like 2 days ago, because she thought I was gonna go live. So hopefully when she comes in, I'll get her done. You too, lovely. Thank you. I look forward to whatever it is that you said you wanted to send me. No, I like learning new things in terms of like manifestation and stuff. There's also a lot of great things on YouTube too, but you know, you just gotta search. I feel like. Oh, your family's from there too, Leandra? Thank you. Yeah, I will try. I will try my best. So where are you from? Let me just fix these cards up really quick. What can I expect between July and August? Okay. It's gonna kind of... So when's your birthday? Is it July or August? Are you July or August Leo? Because I feel like they're kind of different. I feel like, you know, the months like vary. Because I know like March and April Aries are not the same. Oh, you're an August Leo? You know, I've met a lot of August Leos. Like, I've always attracted Leos that were, like, born in August for some reason. I used to attract Leos a lot. I feel like now I've just been attracting earth signs for whatever reason. Like, as friends. Something about Capricorns. Been attracting these Capricorns. Alright, let's see. What can Leandra expect between July and August? Spirit? What can she expect between July and August? Page of Cups, Two of Pentacles. I do feel like there's like an apology that's coming your way. With this Page of Cups, I feel like there's somebody that might reach out and like apologize to you, Leandra. I feel like this is somebody that you're probably not talking to right now, okay? Maybe you have this person blocked, or there's no communication, but I do feel like there's an apology like headed your way. And this could be from a Scorpio. Okay, this could be somebody that you've already ended things with. I have Sagittarius energy here too. Temperance, Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody that you're just not talking to at the moment, okay? Maybe this is somebody that you feel rejected by, or you've rejected or left behind. But I do feel like this person is like going to reach out and want to like work on balancing things out between the two of you, okay? I do see some type of communication coming in from this person. I feel like in the past they were kind of avoiding you or like running away from you. But I do feel like they've kind of had time to think about this, okay? And I feel like this is somebody who kind of wants things to work out with you now. They want to like work on healing things or fixing things. You said you vibe with Aries more than Sag. Yeah. You were born and raised in Florida? Okay. Yeah, I'm getting heavy Scorpio energy here. Okay, I have some air. I have Aquarius here as well. This is just energy. If, you know, signs, they may or may not resonate. I have the Sun card here. I feel like that's your energy with Leo. So I do feel like somebody is going to reach out to you, okay, that you stopped talking to, that you've like cut out of your life or walked away from, okay? I'm getting heavy Scorpio energy, but I feel like this person is going to want to reach out and apologize and like reconcile, okay? Because I do feel like this person is kind of like in regret, okay? This person is regretting their actions, they're regretting what they've said, and I feel like they're planning. I feel like they're planning their way to come back around. I have Capricorn energy here as well with the devil. So I feel like this could be somebody that you felt like was very toxic. I have the King of Cups here, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Yeah, this is somebody from your past, okay, Leandra? I don't know if you know any of these signs. I do feel like you said that person had Scorpio in their chart, right? Yeah. I do feel like this is definitely somebody who's going to reach out and talk to you. And this person is going to want to start over again. This person is going to want to like have a new beginning with you. Ace of Wands. What can Leandra, what else can she expect between July and August? What can she expect? I feel like you might find yourself like extra busy too between those 2 months. Like maybe you're working or you've picked up like an extra job or you're doing something to make more money. And I feel like you might at times find yourself like very tired or like exhausted. And they're saying like you need to rest, okay? Because I feel like you might find yourself not having time or not enough time to like sleep, get your rest. But I'm getting like you need to find time to kind of relax, okay? But I'm getting a 2 around this, so maybe within the next 2 weeks to 2 months, because I know you're, so anywhere between Cancer and Leo season, I feel like that's when you can expect this person to reach out, okay? Yeah, there is some pregnancy energy around you, Leandra. Just, you know, just putting that out there. Like if you are, or if you're not looking to get pregnant, but I do see some type of, or this could just be you like birthing new ideas, working on new projects. I don't know, but I do feel like there is some type of pregnancy energy around you. Hey, Sun card, thank you for the donation. You'll be right after Jano. Yeah, I do feel like, okay, it seems to be like some type of pregnancy energy around you. I don't know if you're gonna be the one that, you know, ends up getting pregnant, or you find out somebody is pregnant around you, but it's possible, okay? And if it's not that, I feel like this is you just really working on yourself, okay? I really feel like you're gonna start to really work on yourself, and like, I don't know, I feel like you're going to be putting more time and effort into the way you look, the way you dress, like more self-love, more self-care. I don't know if you feel like you haven't had time to do that because you've been so busy. I do see somebody headed your way, okay? I do see somebody headed your way within the next 2 months. I have the Emperor and the Empress here. The Emperor just fell out. Who is this Emperor? This could be an Aries, but it doesn't have to be. Who is this Emperor? Okay. So I feel like you're going to have a choice to make, okay? I feel like coming up, you're going to have a choice to make, because I feel like there's going to be 2 people in your energy, Leandra. One of this person feels like they're kind of ready to like settle down, you know, give you the commitment that you want. And this feels like it could be a new person, okay? With this Hierophant card here, and then the Ace of Cups and the Lovers. I'm definitely getting like, you'll have a choice to make between whoever this new person is that's coming in, and there's like an old person around you, okay? This old person is showing up, and I'm getting the 3 of Swords. So this old person is definitely somebody that you've experienced heartbreak with. But this new person feels like there's someone who's a lot much more stable. I'm getting air sign energy, okay? I have Gemini here, Libra, I have Virgo, Aquarius. So this new person could possibly be an air sign, or the old person's an air sign. I do see options around you, Leandra. Okay, I see like you having options in terms of like your love life. Let me just clarify this. Yeah, I'm seeing a Leo around you as well. Okay, I'm seeing like a masculine like fire sign around you. This could be somebody that you meet. I don't know if you're planning on traveling, Leandra, but I feel like this could be somebody that you meet while you're traveling, okay? Or this could be somebody that you start talking to or interacting with like online perhaps. This person and you could have an age difference, okay? This person could be younger than you possibly, or maybe they're just showing up in it like younger energy. But I do feel like this is somebody new, okay? Ace of Cups. This again, I'm getting that Ace of Cups again. The Lovers. Yeah, this feels like a new person, but you're gonna have a choice to make between like two lovers, okay? A past one and a new one. You're not showing me who this new person is, but I'm getting like you might meet this person while you're like out, maybe traveling, or even through like social media. But this new person feels like there's somebody who's a lot much more stable, okay? This new person feels a lot calmer. This new person looks like they kind of know what they want. I'm getting Leo energy here again. So it could be another Leo. But I'm just getting like this person is somebody who wants to settle down, okay? Like they want to have a long-term relationship. They want to have a commitment. Like, it's like they're looking. I do see you traveling too, Leandra. I don't know if you're planning on traveling between July and August, but I do see travel for you with this Three of Wands. And I also do see like things going in your favor, okay? I feel like maybe you've experienced like you felt like you were experiencing some bad luck when it came to your love life, whether that's your love life or your finances. But I do feel like you kind of, I don't know why it feels like you kind of cleared some type of karmic debt. It's like you paid back something karmic. It's kind of what I'm getting with this Judgment and this Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you kind of have cleared some type of karma, okay, around you. And I feel like now things are going to start to come in for you. Like both in your love life and in your like career or your finances. Yeah, I see. I have the Six of Swords and the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant. So I do see commitment headed your way, okay? And I do see a lot of clarity, a lot of like peaceful, like calm times up ahead for you. So it feels like you're kind of coming out of this energy where you probably felt like things were just not going right for you, like your love life, you know, maybe you were upset about your, like, you know, your love life and not receiving the commitment that you've been manifesting. But I do see that coming your way with this Ten of Cups. I also feel like you might be spending time with family in the next 2 months. I feel like I also do see you saving money. I feel like you're going to be saving money or like working on your like spending or something like that. But I do see you spending some time with your family as well with this Ten of Cups. I see travel, so I don't know if you're traveling to go see family, but I do see you like having a lot of good time, okay? You might even reconnect with some people I'm getting like from the past. So I don't know if these are past like you know, childhood friendships or like, you know, family that you haven't seen in years or something like that. But I do see you reconnecting with somebody from the past, okay? And this could be like a friend, this could be somebody that you just haven't seen in a long time, but I do see you having a good time, okay? With this Three of Cups, I do see you having a good time and going out, celebrating. Girl, I don't know what's going on with this thing outside. If you hear that, I'm sorry. Somebody's car alarm going off. But yeah, and I do see some passionate like energy coming up for you as well, okay? With this Ace of Wands, I feel like your love life or your sex life, whatever it is, if you've been, you know, wanting, yeah, it was like a bunch of cars going off in the background. I don't know what was going on. But I do see a 2 around this, okay? I'm getting I have 2, 2, 2 here. So you're going to have to choose between whoever this past person is and whoever this new person is, okay? But I do see like you're going to be extremely busy within the next 2 months. I see you working extra hard. Like maybe you're working more hours, or you're just working a lot to like save money. Maybe you're trying to save money to go travel, but I also do see travel for you. So I do feel like you're gonna be really busy in these upcoming 2 months. Like there's gonna be a lot going on for you. But it seems like a lot of positive things are happening for you, okay? I see you coming out of that state of anxiety, stress, uneasiness, restlessness with this Nine of Swords reversed. So I do feel like you're coming out of this energy and moving into like a lot much more calmer, stable energy. And I have the Queen of Pentacles here too. So I feel like if you've been worried about money or like, you know, finances, I do see that improving for you as well. I see you like perhaps making more money, or like even finding new ways to make money. So maybe an additional source of income. But I do see like money improvement around you as well. And someone, like you might receive like a gift or something like that from somebody that you're picking up. I don't know who this is, but it might be around your birthday. I do feel like you're going to be receiving something from someone. But that's what I got for you, Leandra. I hope that made sense. The birds are active in the background today. You're welcome. Alright, Jason, let me know if you're ready for your reading. You want it in general, right? Okay. Let's see. What does Jason need to know, Spirit? What can he expect? What does Jason need to know right now, Spirit? What does Jason need to know? Okay, Leandra. I'll probably set like live for tomorrow and like put up like a thing on my page as a reminder. Thank you guys for the likes. I saw 11 up there. Okay, let's see. What does Jason need to know? I keep hearing soulmate, Jason. Okay. I got the Two of Cups. What's the Two of Cups? Okay, Spirit's saying that you kind of really get caught up sometimes in like the negative thoughts of the maybe like, you know, if things are going to ever unfold for you the way you want. Maybe this has to do with your love life. But it feels like they're saying like you kind of get caught up in like those negative thought patterns at times where you like start to really think some things that get the best of you, okay? With that Nine of Swords, I feel like when you get in that energy, when you overthink or you you know, you like get in that energy where you feel like you're never gonna maybe have certain things, or things are not gonna happen. But I feel like you try to like balance yourself out, but I feel like you're saying like you kind of have to work on that, because with the Devil card, I feel like, you know, that's like it could be an unhealthy thing that, you know, you subconsciously do but you don't realize. And they're saying like you need to kind of work on that, maybe meditate more or something like that, like to calm those thoughts or ease those, you know, negative thoughts that arise in your head at times. I do feel like they're saying like maybe you need to kind of put yourself into creating things, okay? Whatever that it means for you, Jason. Like maybe you have a certain hobby, maybe you have a certain like skill set or something like that, okay? I just feel like there's some things that you're really good at, and they're saying like you have to redirect your energy and like focus on the things that will bring you like happiness, success, like things that make you happy, okay? They're saying like you need to do things, you need to do more things that make you happy, because I feel like you kind of get caught up maybe in so many other things that you forget to like give yourself that love or give yourself that time. But I do feel like coming up, you're going to kind of be working on that, okay? I do feel like you're working on that. What is this Two of Cups? I do feel like, you know, you're kind of looking for that equal give and take, okay? I feel like you're looking for something stable in your life. And I do feel like there's somebody around you that, like, you're connecting with right now, or you will be connecting with this Two of Cups that you feel brings a sense of, like, relief or calm, or, like, just the flow of energy between the two of you is just something that's very, like, calming, okay? Very soothing. With that Justice and Temperance card. I do feel like there's somebody here that like you're connecting with. That's you, the King of Swords. I do feel like you're gonna have options, okay, Jason. I do feel like there seems to be like somebody around you that I feel like regrets. This could be somebody that ends up coming back around from the past, okay, with that Four of Wands, Two of Wands. It feels like somebody from the past may try to come back around. And Six of Cups, yeah, as I said that. This could be a Leo. Okay, I have Leo here. I have Virgo energy. These are the signs that I'm seeing so far. But I feel like you're going to have a choice to make, okay? You're going to have a choice to make between somebody that you're possibly connecting with at the time and then somebody else from the past that ends up coming back around. All right? What does Jason need to know, Spirit? Yeah, this is... One of them is somebody that I feel like you walked away from, okay? This could be somebody that you were planning to have, like, a future with, you know, a long-term commitment, relationship with. This person could have kids, I'm getting. Who is this person? I was telling the person I'm talking to that they always come back. Yeah, let me just see, who is this person that's trying to come back around? Who is this person? This is somebody you definitely left out in the cold, okay? This person is like somebody you're not talking to, because I see the Eight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. This is somebody that I feel like you dropped. Who is this person? The Emperor, the Magician. So I got Aries and Virgo here. This could be more than one person from the past that ends up coming around. You know, it could be the Leo and the Virgo. Yeah, I'm getting a Leo here again. That Leo is planning on coming back around. Okay? I'm still sensing that person in your energy. What does Jason need to know when it comes to this person? Two of Swords. Okay. I see you being kind of conflicted, Five of Cups, and disappointed. Or this person has already caused you a lot of disappointment. They've made you wait a lot. for Swords, High Priestess. But they're saying you need to listen to your intuition, okay? And you need to take your time to think about this. Like, whenever this person comes back around, I don't know why it almost feels like both of them are going to try to come around. Like, I'm getting, like, the Virgo and the Leo, okay? But the Leo seems like they're probably apologetic. They're sorry. I'm sorry, you know. Sorry for causing drama. But I would say, like, don't entertain this other person, like this Leo, because it feels like, you know, they could kind of just go back into that same cycle again. Because I don't think that... I feel like they kind of go in loops, okay? They go in a loop where they kind of, like, keep circling back around to, like... It's like they take 3 steps forward and then 5 back. That's what I'm getting. Because I feel like this person can come with a little bit of drama. Alright? I also have, oh my God, Jason. I feel like everybody that you've kind of let go of, or I guess people that have wronged you, I see you receiving justice too, okay, with that Justice card. I feel like there's, you're on this side of karma where you're receiving good karma. Whereas I feel like people that have done you wrong, betrayed you, hurt you, I see them receiving karma, okay? And I feel like this karma might humble them, and that might be the reason why they, like, come back around to, like, you know, for you to give them another chance. But I don't really necessarily see you doing that, okay? Ace of Pentacles reversed. I feel like you've kind of like, no, like the time has expired and I've like moved on and I'm focused on myself. Like I've experienced too much hurt, too much disappointment, and I'm kind of done. Okay, I'm kind of done with that. I do feel like there's some stability coming up here for you as well financially. Let me see. What is this King of Pentacles? Like, I don't know if you're owed some money or something like that, Jason, or you've been something about finances, okay? I see success around you when it comes to your money, your career, something like that. It could be something that you manifested quite a while back and now it's like coming back around for you. But I do see success around you, okay? I do see like you having a lot of success. Yeah, I keep getting this Two of Wands. Honestly, they're saying like you're really going to have to make a choice, okay? And I feel like you're going to kind of really find yourself in a rock and hard place when whoever this past person is decides to come around. That Virgo energy came out here again, okay? Is it the Virgo that's going to come back around? Yeah, I feel like, honestly, I'm picking up on her energy too, okay? I do feel like she's going to come back around to, like, fix things. Yeah, look. Because I asked if it's, you know, if she's one of the person that's going to come back around, and I'm getting a yes for that. With this Magician, Eight of Pentacles, the Sun, the Star, Hierophant, Knight of Swords. I feel like she's coming in. Like, yeah, the Moon card. Yeah, I think she's coming in. Hermit. I think she's planning on coming back around. I'm picking up on her energy. They're saying listen to your intuition, Jason, okay? Listen to your intuition when it comes to, like, this whole situation, because they're saying, like, you know what's best for you, okay? Like, you know what to do when it comes to this whole situation. Like, you might think you don't know what to do, but they're saying, like, take your time, okay? Take your time to, like, make a decision and don't rush into, like, yeah, don't rush yourself into getting into like a commitment, okay? Don't rush into anything. Take your time and think about it. But I do see a lot of karma around you, okay? A lot of good karma around you, but a lot of bad karma for the other people, okay? On the other side. I do see things really balancing out for you overall. But there is some type of connection headed your way, okay? I feel like this one is, it seems pretty stable. But it feels like two of these offers might just be kind of really good. And one of them is like, no. But either way, I do see like a lot more, how do I say it? It's like you're being sought out. Like you're being sought out. Like, you know, like it's like now people want to be around you. Now they want to be within your energy. Now they want to connect with you. Now they want to commit to you. Now they want to have all that with you, you know? And some of these people I feel like have burnt bridges. But there's a possibility that two of these offers just might be really good. And you might really get confused and not know what to really do. Because I feel like both of them equally feel pretty stable and like happy. But yeah, I'm picking up on Saham's energy here as well. I'm getting the Leo, getting her. I slightly picked up on the Gemini as well, but I feel like she's somebody who is very embarrassed, or she just has a very like huge ego to where she struggles to just like apologize, or I guess, you know, communicate. Okay, Leandra, you'll be after Sun card. She's after Jason. Let me see what else I can get for you, Jason. What else is Jason need to know? I do see wish fulfillment, okay, around you. All right, I do see you receiving what it is that you want, like what it is that you've been manifesting with that 9 of Cups. There is like an Empress energy around you. I don't know if she's like a... I forgot what sign that other person is that you're connecting with. All right, and I do feel like you're starting to catch feelings for whoever this new person is that you find yourself currently like connecting with. But there's like three options. There's gonna be like three options around you or something like that. 2 to 3 options around you, Jason, that you're gonna have to choose from. All right, but this whoever this, you know, that Gemini is like, I feel like that Gemini is gonna like be I don't know if he's saying sorry or let's fix things, or you know, I've realized my wrongs, and you're just like, no, I'm good, thank you. I don't know what she's offering you with this 4 of Cups. It's like she's trying to give you some type of offer, and you're just like, I don't think that this is kind of fixable. I really don't have any hope for this. Yeah, I feel like she's reaching out and talking, or will be reaching out and talking. You're gonna ghost this person. Yeah, you're gonna hold back from this person. You're not gonna talk to them. I see you holding back, and I see you holding on to I feel like that's you protecting your heart, okay? And I feel like you're questioning a lot of things. I feel like you're kind of in that energy where you'll be questioning a lot of people's intentions, like behavior and everything like that. Okay, I feel like you're kind of going inside and like trying to find more clarity in terms of everything. But I do see like a new beginning happening for you in love, okay? I do feel like things are starting to turn around in your love life, and I feel like it's taking off. Like it will be taking off, and you will be getting what it is that you've been wanting. So they're saying like you kind of need to relax, okay? Because I feel like at times you really stress yourself out. But they're saying like you need to relax and not fall into that pattern or that loop where you start to feel like things aren't gonna go your way. But I definitely see a lot of like improvement happening in your love life, also your finances, but mainly your love life. I'm getting like the doors are opening up for you. Like there's a lot of opportunity, there's a lot of like brand new things coming in for you. But I also feel like this is something that you've been manifesting for a long time with that 6 of Cups and the Magician. It's like you're finally receiving your what you've been asking the universe for. So I definitely see wish fulfillment. With that 9 of Cups, I do see you being happy, and I do see more happier times up ahead. 6 of Wands came out again, so they're saying like, don't worry, okay? You will have success. You will be successful, and you will get what it is that you want. Like it's coming in. Your ships are coming in. That's what I got for you, Jason. I hope that helped. Sunshine, are you here? I think you posted your question, but you retracted it, right? You said she asked if I want to go as friends, and I said no. That's crazy. Yeah, that would have been a no for me too. That's very audacious, actually. How is M feeling towards me at this time? I thought I'd see him today, but he didn't come to his cousin's event. I should see him Friday though. Okay, Sun card. What is can you remind me what is M's zodiac sign? I think you said Leo, right? I've been eating too much. Well, I haven't really been eating, but I've been craving chocolate. And this feels like a dark chocolate. I don't know what this is. It's like a Japanese chocolate of some type. And let me show you guys. Aries and you're a Leo. Oh wow. You know, I was in a connection one time where I was Aries and I was dealing with the Leo. So that is pretty intense. But yeah, this is chocolate. I don't know. You guys probably don't see it. Kind of looks like, you know, like when you step in like mud or like earthy. It has like a like initially when you bite it, it's like a dark chocolate taste, and then it melts down and it starts to feel like milk chocolate. I don't know. It just feels like real chocolate, you know. All right, let's see. How is the Aries feeling towards Sun card? Yeah. How's the Aries feeling towards Sun card at this time? The Sun card, Six of Wands, I don't know if in the past this person was a little inconsistent, Sun card, or something like that, but I do feel like they're kind of like getting past that energy where it almost feels like this person is trying to fix things, okay? Like maybe they're trying to work on rebuilding or like making the connection more stronger between you and them. But I feel like this person wants you and them to really work out, okay? Like, I don't know if in the past you guys have experienced some problems, because maybe this Tower, it feels like it's something in the past maybe that happened. You know, maybe they were just not really giving you the time and the energy that you were requiring out of them. But I feel like this person wants to like put in more effort now. I feel like they're kind of wanting to put in more effort. I do feel like for some reason it feels like, are you guys like physically at a distance from one another? Or has this person been very distant towards you? Or like both of it maybe? But I do feel like distance plays a factor, like a huge factor in this relationship between you and him. If you and this person live at a distance from one another, I feel like that can sometimes really affect the relationship. Or maybe it has in the past. Okay, this could be past energy. But I do feel like this person is getting in that energy where they want to start over again, okay? I feel like they want to start on a fresh new page. Like they want to start, like they want to turn a page and like, that's how I'm hearing it. Like they want to turn a page and rewrite their story with you. Like they want to do better, okay? I'm not getting like anything bad like that this person is feeling towards you. I do feel like this person is realizing that they've kind of disappointed you in the past, okay? I feel like at times they can feel like a sense of disappointment coming from you. Like maybe you're still kind of holding on to the past a little bit, Sun card. But I do feel like they want to like experience more happier times with you, okay? They want to spend more time with you. They want to have more fun. They want to like create new and like better memories is what I'm getting. This person could feel at times like maybe you're a little guarded, or this is how you feel about them. Like maybe you feel like they're kind of emotionally distant or like closed off. Or you know, maybe this is also you kind of like protecting yourself and like you know, like protecting your heart is what I'm getting. Like protecting your peace, protecting your heart. Ace of Wands. I do feel like I do see some passionate energy. I do feel like this person is very like attracted to you, okay? This Aries, I feel like they're like very attracted to you sexually. And I do feel like this person wants to like, there's a sense of like this person wants to, I don't know if they're flirty or this is like if they used to flirt with you in the past, but I feel like they want to bring something back around into the relationship to like make it better. Okay. Yeah, see, as I said, bring back around, I got the Six of Cups. So I feel like they're trying to bring back around like some positivity in the connection, okay? Like they want some things to go back to how it used to be. Like I don't know if you guys were like really like if you felt like things were more happier or like better back then, like more balanced. Maybe he gave you more time at one point, like in the beginning of the, you know, connection when you guys like got together. But I feel like this person is kind of like willing to work through that, okay? And they're hoping like you're open to the idea of like working through these difficulties, like getting past it, and like overall like establishing a better connection and understanding I'm getting with one another. with that Three of Pentacles. But they feel like at times you can be very guarded, and they're hoping like you kind of like forgive them, okay? Because I do feel like this person wants to apologize, or they're like apologetic to you with this Page of Cups. So I don't know if they've apologized to you, Sun card, but there is a sense of like regret, or like this person wants to do better, and they're kind of apologetic towards you, like they know they could have done better, or you know. But I do feel like they're trying, okay? They're trying to do better now. Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this person is trying to become more clear, okay? Like, I feel like this person might be the type of person who needs a lot of alone time, Sun card I'm getting. Like, maybe he kind of, at times, like, goes into hermit mode. And, you know, I feel like he needs that, though, okay? Like, if he ever, I don't know if this person has communicated that to you. I don't know if they're like expressive about their wants and needs to you, but I feel like there needs to be more vulnerability within the connection, okay? I feel like the both of you kind of have to, and I feel like this is something that they're realizing, like, you know, there needs to be more openness, there needs to be more vulnerability within the connection, where it's like, you know, expressing like wants and needs, you know. But I do feel like when this person takes time to themselves, which I feel like they have, I think it like they come back and they're more clear, okay? They're more clear and like more level here. Like they might just, you know, not talk for a few days and something, and then come back and like talk. But it's like when they get really overwhelmed, I'm getting like they kind of like shut down, okay? Hey, Cece. But I do feel like this person's kind of deciding to like do better, okay? They feel like they need to put more effort towards the connection. You guys are showing up as the King and the Queen of Cups. Hi, Loma. Thank you, Cece. You'll be after Leandra, so there's like one person ahead of you. Honestly, this person does think you're somebody who's very beautiful, okay? They do feel like you're somebody who's very beautiful. They feel like you're somebody who embodies like many different energies, okay? Like you're somebody who's very logical, you're somebody who's very stable, very pretty, very loving and caring as well. So I feel like they see a lot of good qualities in you. Like overall, they do see like you're somebody that is worth like, you know, committing to, like having something long term with, like settling down with. And I feel like that's the reason why they want to like really put more effort towards the connection. I do feel like they're kind of working on their communication skills too, okay? Or they feel like they have to work on their communication skills because maybe this is something that you've communicated to this person in the past, and I feel like now they're kind of like they've had time to reflect and think about things, and I feel like now they're like willing to come in and like put in the work and the effort to fix things. Yeah, I do feel like this person wants to spend more time with you, okay? I do feel like coming up, you guys might spend more time together. I see you guys like going out, having fun, celebrating, and stuff like that. But, I mean, I'm not getting any, you know, bad energy from this person. I feel like this person is very much holding on to your energy, okay? I don't think that this person wants to let you go with this Four of Pentacles. And I feel like the both of you are kind of like in this energy where you... I do see love here, but I feel like what, you know, there needs to be like more effective communication, okay? I feel like if you guys were to kind of work out your differences or whatever this is that has occurred in the past and work through it, I definitely see things being successful and like working out. But they're saying like it's gonna take time, okay? I think that the both of you are holding on to each other. I don't think he wants to let you go, and I don't think that you want to let him go either. So I definitely feel like I do feel like this person's gonna commit to you the way that you want, but it might take them some time. But it's like they're saying like you have to also express, you know, your wants and needs, okay? You have to like be very straightforward with this person and like direct, and, you know, have some boundaries and stuff like that. I'm not saying you don't, but like there needs to be more work that like on both ends in terms of like communication, more so probably on his, but I feel like you guys need to like effectively communicate, okay? Not saying that there's no communication, but like talking to each other more on a level where you both are open to, like, you know, understanding, and you know, not being so guarded, not being so defensive towards one another, because I feel like that can happen at times between you and this Aries. So I feel like they're kind of saying, like, you know, if you want things to really work out with this person, like, you're gonna have to, you know, forgive them, or you're gonna have to kind of like open your heart up to them, and, like, you know, be more vulnerable. I'm not saying, like, you know, put your guard down and have no boundaries, but there needs to be a healthy balance here, in the connection. And I also feel like the more time you guys spend with each other, I feel like it's gonna, like, really improve the connection between you and this person. Okay, like, the more time you guys spend together, the more you'll get to know each other, and I feel like that's what you guys need. Like, you need to spend more time together and, like, create, you know, like, happier, you know, better memories, because I feel like that distance can really take a toll on, or has taken a toll on, the relationship between you and him. That's why you want to see him, because I feel like it'll go much better. Yeah, it definitely will. Okay, I feel like you guys need to see each other more, spend time together, like, you know, talk to each other more, and I feel like that will really help the connection. But that's what I got for his energies towards you. I do feel like he is pretty hopeful, and he's, like, willing to, you know, work on himself and the relationship. But I think he wants you to kind of, like, be a little bit less guarded towards him. That's the energy that I'm getting from him. And you know, fire and fire can be very intense. You know, one gets upset and the other one gets upset, and there's, like, no calming down. But you guys need to find, like a common ground. You know, like, even when you're upset, just try to deal with each other when you both are done, like, cooling off, if that makes sense. That's what I got for you, Sun card. I hope that helped you. Leandra, are you here? You're welcome. Did Leandra donate, or did Cece donate first? Let me just go back and check really quick. Hey, Cece. Let me just go back and check really quick. Leandra, and then it'll be you, Cece. You're gonna be right after Cece. I mean, you'll be right after Leandra. Sorry, I'm mixing y'all's names up. You do feel like something is brewing? Okay, let's see. Yeah, look, I split the deck and saw the High Priestess. So definitely your intuition's probably telling you something. Like, you know, sometimes we receive certain, like, spiritual, like, we get certain spiritual hits, or, like, signs and stuff like that, like, before things happen. Like, you just feel it energetically, like, in the 5D. So that's probably what's happening to you. Like, maybe you're just feeling it a lot ahead of time. But I do feel like you're somebody who is very spiritual. You need to kind of hone in on that. Okay, how will Leandra's first pregnancy go spirit? Six of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Like, you might feel like it's going by very slow, which, you know, that's how pregnancies are. They feel like they last forever. With the Six of Swords, it feels like it's going to go fairly smooth, okay? Fairly smooth. Queen of Swords. I feel like you're going to be in this energy where you're just very straightforward and direct. And some people might think, like, oh, she's being she's being a bitch. Like, she's, you know, you might have times where you get moody, but I just feel like you're just going to be in that energy where you're not willing to take shit from nobody, and you're going to call it out as it is, okay? With this Queen of Swords, I feel like you're going to be very direct and straightforward. Okay. How is Leandra's first pregnancy going to go? Because pregnancy can definitely mess with your, you know, emotions, you know, hormones and stuff like that. I do feel like you're gonna find yourself a lot much more maybe sexually active, okay, with this Ace of Wands. I feel like when you get pregnant, like you might just find yourself in that energy where you want to like have more or do more. I'm getting I do feel like you're gonna have to put some boundaries maybe with your family, because I don't know, maybe at times you might feel like some people are testing your patience, or maybe they're telling you certain things and you might find yourself having to like tell a couple of people off. Okay, I feel like you're going to be resting a lot too, or that you're going to have to rest a lot, or you're going to feel like you want to rest a lot, like maybe sleep or nap or something like that with 4 swords. Okay, I feel like you're going to want to like catch up on your sleep and like rest more is what I'm getting. There could be a couple of toxic people around you, okay? Maybe this could be family, Leandra, take it as it resonates. But there could be people, yeah, I'm getting family, okay? I do feel like at times family can possibly be stressful, or maybe they push you to your, you know, to the edge or something like that. But I do feel like overall, I see it going fairly well, okay? There might be times where you feel very like hurt, maybe because you're thinking about like past things. All right, what is this 3 of Swords? Why is this disappointment here? I feel like you might find yourself a little exhausted, okay? Like you might struggle with your energy levels. With this Strength card, I feel like you might struggle with your energy levels, and you might find yourself really wanting to or they feel like they need to sleep more, okay? I feel like there's gonna be people around you that are gonna like be nosy or something like that. I just see somebody getting on your nerves, and I see you standing your ground with whoever these people are. Like I said, so I do sense like you know, emotional. Yeah, you're gonna be very emotional as well, Leandra, okay, with this 5 of Cups. Like you might find yourself like so emotional that you might find yourself crying more than often, okay, like more than usual. Like maybe you don't cry a lot, but then you get pregnant and then you find yourself like you're just crying, you know, like you don't even know what's causing you to like be upset, what's making you cry, and you're just crying. Like you see the tears on the card, and it's like filling up all these cups. So I feel like you're gonna just be very, very emotional. All right, your emotions are definitely gonna be like flowing through you. All right. At times you might feel like a little foggy, and you know that happens during pregnancy. Like, what do they say? Pregnancy brain, I think they call it. But I feel like that might happen to you. Okay. I just feel like there's people around you that could just try to start some type of drama with you. But either way, I really see you standing your ground with these people. The Empress, yeah, that's you. The Sun card, I feel like you're gonna be happy. Like you're gonna have moments where you're happy, you're super happy, and you're gonna find yourself like crying, and you're gonna be like, what the hell? Like, why am I crying? Like, you know, what's caused me to cry? Or people around you would probably judge you for that, and like maybe say stuff, and you're just gonna like call them out or like tell them off. Like maybe people are judgy or something like that. I do feel like this is gonna be very healing for you, though. Maybe a period of like healing. Something about like when you get pregnant and you have this baby is gonna be very healing for you with this Star card. Yeah, I feel like when you get pregnant, you might start to like, you know, there might be times where I feel like you kind of get in this energy where you start to think about the past a lot, and then that's what gets you emotional, because you may be reflecting on the past. But overall, I see it going pretty well. What else can she expect when she gets pregnant for the first time? I don't know, there's something about drink, like a drink, like I don't know if you're gonna want to drink more water, or there's gonna be like some specific beverage or something like that that I feel like you're gonna just want to keep drinking, I'm getting. Like, I don't know. Like, there might be this one thing that you just really pick up on in your pregnancy, and then you keep it up. Like, you just want to drink that one thing. So I don't know if it's water. I don't know what you really like to drink, Leandra, but it feels like it's going to be something. It's possible that you, like, your first kid might be a boy too, I'm getting. Like your first baby. I do feel like you'll have help around you, okay? There will be people willing to help you out if that's something like you're probably worried about or stressing about. I do feel like family will help you out, but they might just get on your nerves, okay? I do feel like they'd be willing to like step in and help with that Six of Pentacles. Overall, I feel like you're going to be very happy when you find out like that you're pregnant, okay? Like, or when you get pregnant. And I do feel like you're going to be very emotional. I do feel like you're going to you and this baby are going to have a very deep connection, okay? Like an emotional, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if your baby's going to be a water sign, perhaps. Maybe your baby could be a water sign, I'm getting. I do feel like there's a King of Pentacles here, and I'm not sure if this is like, is this the person that she's gonna have a kid with? Ace of Swords, the Emperor. I do feel like whoever this person is gonna take responsibility, okay? I feel like whoever this, like your kid's father, is gonna take responsibility and like, you know, be mature and like do things for you. What is this? I don't know if you, let me see. Who is this person? They could be an air sign, okay? I got the King of Swords here. I got the King of Cups. So they could be a water or air sign. Or have it in their chart. But I do feel like you and this person are going to work on getting things done together, okay? I do feel like you and them will be working together to like get shit done and get stuff done. And I do feel like you're gonna have a pregnancy glow up. All right, with this Queen of Wands, I feel like you're gonna, this feels like you're gonna have like a glow up, like when you get pregnant. Like something about your looks is gonna change, but like not in a bad way. All right, maybe your skin, maybe your hair, or something, maybe your body. But yeah, you said coconut-based beverages. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, but you'll be just drinking something like repeatedly. I don't know what it is, but I do feel like you're gonna keep yourself hydrated when you get pregnant. Like you're gonna be drinking a lot of fluids. It looks like a pretty overall healthy and like, you know, good pregnancy for you. It just looks like there might be people around you that like could annoy you at times, and you just, your emotions might spiral out and like you snap on them, which, you know, happens. But I definitely see you being in this Queen of Swords energy, look. And I feel like for some reason I'm also picking up, Leandra, like when you get pregnant with your first child, I feel like your intuition's gonna become a lot much more sharper, okay? Like you're gonna find yourself feeling even more like your intuition's gonna increase, okay? You're gonna start to maybe even see or feel and experience more things when you get pregnant. But your intuition seems like it's gonna get a lot stronger. That's what I got for you. And that was fun, you know. I hope everything goes well when that time comes. Okay, let me just see here. I notice every time like I'm about to start your reading. You're welcome, Leandra. Yeah, it's still open. I notice every time I'm about to start like reading for Cece, or it's like a few people, when I read for them, like my son will just wake up. Like he just opened his eyes and sat up in the bed. I mean, granted, he's probably been asleep for like almost 2 hours. He took like an early nap today. So just give me like 5 minutes, Cece, and I'll be back, okay? I'm gonna go. Cece do love the kids, yeah. I'm gonna make him something to drink. I'm gonna make him a bottle and give him something to eat. I'll be right back, okay? Alright, I'm back, guys. Alright, I got your donation too, Firepaw. We'll do it after 60. Let me know what your question is, Cece. Why Danny ignored my message about the concert? Okay. Why did Danny ignore Cece's message about the concert? Let's see. Why did Danny ignore Cece's message about the concert? Oh, Leandra, if you're still here, if you had a yes or no, let me know. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that, because you did donate for 2. He said he would take me last week and nothing yesterday. Okay, let's see. Why did Danny ignore Cece's message about the concert? Knight of Swords. He might have like, I don't know if he like rushed to like open your message, Cece, and then like he forgot about it maybe. Maybe he was drinking or out or something like that with his Knight of Swords and 3 of Cups energy. Hey Nina, how are you, love? Yeah, I feel like he could have like been outside or busy maybe. It feels like Cece, I don't know what he was doing, but it feels like he was doing something else. Maybe he was busy with friends or something like that. Like he could have opened your message and then forgotten about it at the time, like when you sent it to him. Okay, maybe when you messaged him, he was busy. Okay, and then he forgot about it. Let me see. Why did he ignore Cece's message? Or it could have been possible that he was home and maybe he was like laying in bed and then he opened your messages and then like forgot about it or something like that. Why did he ignore Cece's message? What's this 3 of Swords? I wonder if this is like money related. Like maybe he's not, yeah, as I said, money related. Look at what just came out. 5 of Pentacles. So it feels like he could have ignored it. Okay, maybe he saw it, but he kind of like didn't do anything about it or say anything about it, because I feel like he could be experiencing some money issues, Cece. With his 5 of Pentacles, like maybe he's embarrassed to tell you that, and like instead he just decided to ignore your message. But I do see some type of instability around him. Okay, I feel like he's kind of upset maybe because he doesn't know how to respond to that, or the fact that he can't do it, because I do feel like he wants to do it. Okay, with the 6 of Pentacles, I do feel like he's told you that he was going to do it and he wanted to do it, but now he's stressed out because he feels like he's kind of made you a commitment, or like he's told you or made you a promise that he can't really keep up with. Yeah, I feel like with his 5 of Pentacles, he is experiencing some type of financial maybe setbacks. Maybe he thought he would have it, but I don't think he's telling you this, okay? I don't think he's telling you this or wants to tell you this, CC, because I have the Moon card and the Ten of Wands. But I do feel like he's stressed out, okay? Because I think he's trying to like figure out. Yeah, that was the Empress, you know. That's what I wanted to tell you. But I'm getting like he is stressed out right now, CC, and I feel like this is because of his money, and I do feel like he wants to do it. He might do it, but not right now, okay? I feel like he might follow through with what he's told you, but not at the moment. With this Knight of Pentacles and Six of Wands, I feel like it's probably going to take him some time to actually follow through with what he's promised you. And I think that's due to him having like money issues. I have 555 here. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, and then 5 of Wands I have. So I do feel like he's kind of upset because he's experiencing some setbacks right now. But I do feel like he read your, you know, he read your message. I just think he didn't know how to respond to that. I just feel like he could be a little bit embarrassed, or he's feeling insecure, okay, with this Moon card. I feel like he's having some insecurities right now due to, you know, the lack of financial stability I'm getting with this Ten of Cups reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed. I do feel like he's trying though, okay, with this Emperor card. I do feel like he's trying to, he might even apologize to you, Cece, with this Page of Cups. I feel like he gets upset and then he starts drinking again. So he might have another drinking episode. But I do feel like he's gonna probably apologize to you later on and say like, oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't make it, I was busy at work, or some type of something. I just feel like he's gonna come up with some type of excuse and like lie, because I have Ace of Swords reversed here. So I feel like his justification might be you know, false. Like whatever he says might be a lie. But I think what's really going on is his money, you know. I don't know if he's been spending a lot of money drinking, or he just has poor money habits, or he's not making enough money because he's not going to work and he's drinking a lot. But something about that, I feel like something about his drinking really messes him up and his flow of work. With this Eight of Pentacles reversed, I feel like it kind of messes him up. Yeah, he needs to cut back on this drinking, because I feel like this is kind of causing him more issues than he realizes. Yeah, I think you're gonna like, yeah, I feel like you're gonna find out, like, yeah, you know, he's lying to you about his money, or, you know, or he just lies a lot maybe at times. I feel like he's somebody who can lie and thinks that he probably can get away with it, but I feel like every time he lies or is not truthful or honest, I feel like you end up finding out about it, okay? With this Seven of Swords reverse, I feel like he tries to hide things from you. He might try to like hold back and like withhold certain information from you, I'm getting at times, with this Four of Pentacles. But I feel like you end up eventually finding out, okay? Like you eventually find out the truth. Like his lies always come to the surface for you, yeah. Because you're somebody who's very spiritual, with this High Priestess card showing up for you. Like, you feel things, you know things, and things are revealed to you, you know. You said he has hella trips coming up. I do feel like his money is kind of like not doing too well right now. It's not that he doesn't make money. I do feel like he makes money, but he just spends it, you know. Like he's, because this kind of fell out sideways, and it makes me feel like, because I feel like you wanted to fall out upright, but it makes me feel like it's not the money making is the problem. I feel like, you know, he can make the money, but he has a problem saving and like keeping the money, you know. Like the money doesn't stick for him. So I don't know what he's really doing with his money, but I feel like he just has some poor habits. You know, drinking is probably one of them. There probably is other stuff. So you're getting over this, yeah. Can I get some more here? So, yeah, I don't think he's gonna be able to follow through with the plans that he's made right now. Cece, what are you showing? Can I see that? Seven of Cups. He's holding the Seven of Cups. So, yeah, I feel like he doesn't know how to really respond back to you. And I feel like when he doesn't know how to respond to you, I think he just kind of like goes quiet until he feels like, you know, you're kind of over whatever that is. And then he comes back in and like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, or tries to like sweep it under the rug and like, you know, not talk about it. I feel like that's his way of kind of like getting away with shit, because maybe he feels like he can get away with it. Like maybe eventually you'll forget about it and you stop bringing it up. All right. But I feel like you're gonna keep I feel like you keep a very close eye on him. Okay. And I feel like you're starting to get really disappointed. I don't know if you're questioning it, Cece, but I feel like you're kind of on the verge of like you're either wondering or thinking like if you should walk away. Okay, maybe the both of you do this. Maybe the both of you kind of just walk away from each other when things get difficult or complicated. Okay, he holds back a lot though. I feel like he really holds back his emotions. He bottles everything up, and then he becomes like a mess when he drinks. With that King of Cups, yeah. What's his sign, Cece? I forgot. Yeah, you both hold back a lot, and I feel like that kind of causes conflict between the two of you, okay? But more so him. I feel like he just holds back a lot, holds on to things, maybe more of the negative things than the positive. But I think like, I don't think that he didn't want to like do this for you. I just think that right now he's unable to do it, you know, and he doesn't want to tell you the truth because I feel like he's kind of embarrassed. Maybe he feels like you'll judge him. Maybe he feels like he's not good enough and he has to be the man, you know, or act like a man. And so therefore, you know, I guess he's just going to approach you when he feels like he's ready, or he's ready to like actually, you know, take you to the concert is what I'm getting. But I just think right now he's ignoring you and he doesn't want to tell you the truth, that he's having some problems. But I feel like when he made the plan with you, he thought he was going to be able to do it, you know, and then turns out now he can't. No. You said he's a Leo? Oh, okay. And what was your sign again? You definitely give like Queen of Swords energy. Hey, what are you laughing at? Yeah, what are you laughing at? What's so funny? You don't know? You woke up happy? Yeah, you saw cards? You shouldn't be touching my cards, by the way. He's holding the Sun card. You're a Taurus? You know what? I wanted to say that because I was like, I kept hearing Taurus, but then I'm like, I don't know. You really give like Queen of Swords energy. Because I wanted to say Taurus, but then I'm like, I don't know. You just, maybe you have it in your chart. I don't know. Maybe you have air in your chart. Yeah, I got your payment. When I came back, came back from the little break, I received your payment. Water mostly in your chart. Really? That's surprising, Cece. I hope that helps you, Cece, and you're welcome. All right. Okay, Fire Powers next. Let me know what your question is. And Leandra, if you're still here, let me know if you're still here, because you had a yes and no. A free yes and no.
Ow. Oh.
Hi, Jennifer. I wonder if that's with you. Alright, let me see. Dude, yeah, I need my cards back. You can't do that. Can I see? Thank you. Why would you just slam those cards on the floor like that now? Don't do that. Why are you acting out now? You were just okay. Don't do that. You were just fine. Let me step away. Stop it. Stop it. Don't do it now. Don't do that now. Don't start. Don't start. Don't start. Bring me back the cards, Gigi. Don't do that right now. Okay, let's see. What is going on between the Aquarius and F? He was okay, you know? He was laughing moments ago. See that you just ran off with my whole deck? Really? Okay. Alright, what is going on between Aquarius and F?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he is, right? He is very goofy.
I'm not.
Let me get another deck because I was. What is going on between? Let me just shuffle. I'm trying to figure out what 616 means. Keep seeing it. What is going on between? I'll save the live in case it dies. I'll save the live if you want to go back and listen to it. Okay. I think it's like almost. What is it? I don't know what time, how long I've been live right now. But I'm going to save it in case your phone dies. And if anyone else wants to listen to their reading too. What's going on between... Okay, so I have the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Temperance. So, are they like back on good terms or something? What is this? 9 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Are they back talking to each other or something like that? Because it feels like, because I try to pull it with the other cards too, and I got like almost similar cards, okay? 8 of Wands, Ace of Wands, Temperance, Chariot, Ace of Pentacles. It feels like they could be back talking, or maybe they're trying to resolve their problems. Firepower, because I have the 5 of Wands here in reverse. Oh my god, okay, so it looks like she could have done some stuff. Yeah, she's probably doing something. Look at this. The Magician and the Moon card. That's kind of what I suspected that it was. She could have probably done some type of things to like get him to commit, or I guess reconcile or something like that. Because I have the Magician here, the Hermit. I feel like this is something that, yeah, look, 7 of Swords. Yeah, she's up to no good again. And she could have done this recently, I'm getting. Okay, she could have done this more recently. Because it feels like, yeah, it feels like this is something she did recently. She could have done some type of sex work or like commitment, something like that. Get him to like maybe forgive her or give her another chance, or like for them to like rebuild their relationship, but she did something around that, okay? She did some type of spiritual work around that, because I see that here with this Temperance and the Ten of Pentacles, and the Moon and the Magician kind of gave it off to me. But that's what's going on between them two right now. The Sun card. Okay, looks like they could be trying to resolve their problems right now. And it seems like things are probably like looking okay right now because of whatever she's done, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna last too long, okay? Because then I have the Lovers here reversed, so it feels like it's gonna go back to it looks like it's gonna go back to like instability once whatever this is wears off. Okay, Six of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of like balanced energy showing up here. She definitely did something. She definitely did something to shift and change the energy. The Wheel of Fortune, High Priestess. She could have went to somebody, I'm getting. She could have went to some type of High Priestess to get whatever this is that she wanted done. Because I feel like she kind of got tired of like how things were looking, like the constant fighting, arguing, him rejecting her, keeping her in like third. She got tired of his behavior, okay? I feel like he's kind of like in that energy. She could have also done something to cut out. It feels like she could have done some type of work. She did a couple of things, and I'm not sure how she did it, but let him bring his guard down. Now, I have 999 here, so that could be significant. I don't know if whatever this is that she did, she could possibly be doing more right now. I mean, today I believe we have the new moon in Cancer today. Okay. Yeah, it seems like whatever she did right now could be working out for her, okay? But it's like when it wears off though, it's gonna go back to what it was, okay? It's gonna go back to what it was. Like that distance, the instability, you know, he's gonna start being mean to her again. But it feels like whatever she did right now is working, okay? I think they probably like trying to work on the relationship right now. Like in the current energy, I see them like, I see like they reconciled or something like that. She doesn't want to, I think the thing is that she doesn't want to let him just be, okay? Like she just doesn't want to release him and let him like move on and go and be with you or anybody, as a matter of fact. With this Four of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, like she's really just relentless. Eight of Pentacles, like she consistently keeps doing stuff. I don't know what the hell is this lady's problem, but yeah, she doesn't want him to be single. She doesn't want him to go out there and have fun and live his life and, you know, do whatever he wants. So she's gonna try to keep him around and keep him stuck for as long as she can. And I don't know how he keeps with her over and over again, but I feel like right now she's definitely under spell. Okay, like his logic goes right out the window. His logic goes out the window when she does this, and I don't know. I just feel like she went to somebody. She went to somebody. It doesn't feel like this is something she did on her own. It feels like this is somebody else's work. And whoever this person is could be. Let me see something. You should stop eating your foot. Let me see. Who is this? Oh, so she could have possibly went to more than one person to get this done. Okay, so there could be like two people involved, and maybe it's just her and the other person. But who is this person? They're not showing me who this is. It could be a masculine, okay? Whoever this is that's doing this stuff for her could possibly be a masculine energy. Because I have the King of Pentacles here. But then they're showing me the Moon. She's definitely working with other people to get this done. I don't know if she borrowed money from her family. I don't know if she has family, like whoever is in her family. It feels like they could have helped her out financially, and she could have taken that money and like went and, you know, did what she had to do. And look, I'm seeing the magician here again. So it feels like these two are back talking to each other, F and this Aquarius, and I feel like they're trying to work on the relationship. That's what I'm seeing in the current energy. I feel like they're back and they're like reconnecting with one another. They could have even possibly had like sex recently too. I'm picking up on. So I feel like he slept with her, and she could have, you know, possibly done something with that too. But there's a number of things that I feel like she's been doing to try to get him. Like she could be doing domination stuff. It's just a lot of things that I'm picking up on right now. Domination, you know, reconciliation. But she's definitely back doing her stuff again. I don't know if you sense this or you've picked up on this or you've had like notions of it, but if you did, then this message is confirming like what you've been feeling basically. But I think that these two are back together, and that's probably why you don't see him around or you haven't been hearing from him, because I feel like they're keeping it a secret. Okay, like maybe they're not telling people that they're back together and trying to work on the relationship. Maybe they both made themselves look stupid. Maybe they told people certain things. Maybe people, you know, found out about their relationship not doing too well, and I feel like they're just trying to keep it on the low now. Like I feel like he's trying to hide it now. Like he doesn't want people to know that they're back together. Is what I'm getting. And I don't know how and when this exactly happened, but it feels like it was pretty recent. Let me see the card. What are you shoving on your head? Did they go out like a vacation? Let me see. Did they go on a vacation? Three of Cups. Okay, they've been out, possibly like, I don't know if they've been out doing stuff, but it looks like they've been out going places and doing things. All right, it's possible. I feel like if they haven't, like if they didn't go on a vacation, they could have just like maybe went out of town or just been hanging out and like maybe going to eat or doing activities together, the lovers. Yeah, I do feel like they've been out, like out and about is what I'm getting. Like they've been spending time together. So if you haven't been seeing him around, it's most likely because they've been spending time together. So yeah, I'm definitely getting a yes. They are, you know, they have been going places and doing things. Yep, High Priestess, Empress, Queen of Wands, Seven of Swords. I feel like you've been, this is you. I feel like this is you kind of aligning the puzzle pieces together. And then it's like you've already determined, like your intuition was already telling you that something was off with that Seven of Cups and the Hermit. Like you felt like they were back in a commitment or something. But yeah, you sensed it and you picked up on it and you were right. They are. You're welcome. Juicy, bring me back that card, man. Oh, let me know if anyone else would like to donate. Okay, I I'm going to be doing another paid reading right now, but if anyone wants to donate after that, it's going to be for TD. She already sent me her question earlier, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the reading. And I'll be sharing this live, so if anybody wants to go back and re-listen to the reading, because I know some of you, like, your phone died or were busy at work. So TD, this is for you, okay? I know you're not here right now, but whenever you... Okay. Juji, come here. Juji, come here. And Leandra, if you're still here, let me know, because then I can do your yes or no after. Alright? Let me just go grab some sage really, really quick. Because I feel like I have read a lot and need to kind of clear some energy. Alright, sorry. Looking all rough. I think after this I'm going to head out. And I might come back on tomorrow or Friday. It just depends. But that'll probably be my last live before I leave to go. But I'll put it up on my page, that way you guys get notified. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. Three of Cups, okay. It looks like he does want to, like, you know, have fun. I'm getting that, but it seems like he feels stuck, or he's stuck in something. What is this, Hangman? Maybe he's stuck juggling, like, responsibilities or something like that. I'm getting with this Hangman and his Two of Pentacles. Like, maybe he has a lot on his plate, or I feel like maybe, I feel like, you know, his person, you know, the person that he's with could possibly be keeping a close eye on him, and maybe he's like kind of holding back and laying low for some time with his Page of Swords and Four of Pentacles, because I feel like he wants to, okay, with this Three of Cups, I feel like he wants to engage, but with this energy that I'm seeing here, I feel like he's trying to figure his way around this person. I don't know if she's an air sign, but I feel like he's, yeah, look, I feel like that's his baby mother, like, you know, his partner, that I feel like is kind of keeping an eye on him. Okay, and I feel like he's kind of scared or something like that. Like, he's nervous, he's in his head, he's thinking too much about it, he's nervous, like, he's probably worrying about all the fuck-ups and what could possibly go wrong. But I do feel like that person, whoever she is, she could be Earth or air sign, I'm not sure, but she's watching him, okay? She's keeping an eye on him very closely, and maybe he's like hasn't had the moment to just like get out of her sight and be able to like get away from her, is what I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like maybe the kids, or like you know, she's holding him up there and keeping him all to herself, you know, because maybe she feels like she needs to keep an eye on him. He's just waiting. He's just waiting for all of this to pass, like for her to get off his ass, because I feel like right now she's really on his ass. He's just waiting for this to all pass so he could come around and, you know, you guys get to have, hey Drea, have fun, you know. But the intention is there, okay? I feel like he's very like turned on, like, you know, the intention's there. He wants to, you know, he wants to take action, and I do see him wanting to do that, but I feel like right now he's just kind of laying low. Like he's waiting for like the, you know, this what's the word? Like this period of suspicion and whatever it is to pass by with the Six of Swords. Like he's just waiting for her to calm down and things kind of like ease out. I'm not sure why they did that, Drea, but like the thing is that that account is completely banned. So what happened there was, and this is what happened there, like somebody did some charge, like somebody used my account for certain charge, like they made certain purchases or whatever, and they completely banned it. So my account is literally sitting in complete negatives. So that's why I told people to not send any money there, because it went directly towards just like into the negative. Does that make sense? But that's why I was telling everyone, like, don't send money there. You know, that PayPal is not working. So it's not like I didn't receive it, but it's, you just send it to the PayPal that was just like messed up, you know. And that's why I said, like, call them and tell them what basically happened. Tell them that you never received your reading, or get in touch with, you know, customer service. Because typically they, you know, are good with that. Like they'll, if you're, what do you call it? If you're, the person receiving the services, they usually will do things in that person's favor. And I'm sorry, you know, I did put it up, and just that day I forgot to put it on my live, but I changed it like over a month ago. But if you stick around, I can do like a yes or no for you. Alright. Let me see if I'm in the middle of a reading, so just give me a second, Drea, and I could do a yes or no when I'm done. I'm sorry that happened. Alright, so to continue this reading, let me just see what his next actions are towards you. Because like his feelings are that he's very confused and he's trying to figure out ways to like escape, you know, to be able to follow through with the plans that you guys have made. So I do feel like he's going to reach out and talk to you, or you guys will continue talking. Okay, Dre, yeah, get in touch with your bank. I definitely feel like your bank might do something about it. Eight of Wands. I feel like he's going to reach out and talk to you, okay? His next actions, let's see, what else? Okay, the Moon card. So he's going to continue talking to you, but it looks like it's uncertain right now. It's kind of uncertain when you guys are going to actually be able to like get together and, you know, whatever this is ends up taking place. Because I feel like he's trying to be very, very secretive about this. Or the Seven of Swords, I feel like he's definitely trying to hide and like get away and do this in the least suspectful way possible. That's what I'm getting. Is it? Let me ask that question. Hold on. Let me see. Let me get this other deck and see if whatever it is gonna happen. Page of Swords. Ten of Cups reversed. Oh my God. Whoever this person is that he's Five of Pentacles. Two of Wands. He's like so afraid. The Fool card, that's him. Is it gonna happen? I feel like he's gonna decide it. It feels like if he's gonna like be watching, like looking around, you know, looking over his shoulder, trying to make sure like, you know, nobody's following him or anything. Like once he feels like he's in the clear, I feel like it may or may not happen, only because it kind of looks a little undecided or unsure with this Two of Wands, the Lovers, the Moon. Yeah, see, I keep saying undecided and unsure. The Moon just came out, so it feels like it's kind of looking uncertain right now, because I feel like this, like the whole situation solely depends on how the situation is going to be looking at home that day. Ten of Cups reversed and Page of Swords. So I feel like he's going to try his best to do it, but if, like, let's say he's caught up with everything at home and, you know, he feels like it's going to end up in a disappointing, you know, situation, because I don't think he wants to ruin anything. Yeah, see, he doesn't want to break his thing with this person. So I feel like he's gonna try, like he really wants to, but I think he's trying to be logical about it with this King of Swords. Like he's thinking, if I like rush into making a decision and you know, something ends up backfiring on me, then I'm gonna just lose everything. And I think he's scared of that. I think that's what it really is. He's very scared and afraid with this Moon card. Yep. Four of Cups. Yeah, it may, honestly, it's leaning more towards a no, unfortunately. I hate to say it, but it looks like he might not be able to follow through with it, because I feel like whoever this person is, man, the High Priestess, Eight of Swords, he's just so scared. He's so scared of her and so scared of the drama. Look, Five of Swords, the Tower, Death card, the Devil, Two of Pentacles. He juggles it. He keeps juggling it, you know. Oh my God. Like he needs to, I don't know how he's gonna like figure it out, or if he's gonna figure it out, because maybe he needs to kind of put his foot down and tell her like, hey, stop being over excessive or something. But she's like you know, she has her radar is on her, like antennas are up right now, and she feels like he's probably up to some shit, and that's why he's just like, I'm gonna give this some time, maybe she'll get off my back, maybe then we'll be able to do it. He's stressed out though. And he's not happy. He's not happy because he's not able to, you know, do what it is he wants, because he feels like she's always on top of me. And they possibly argued, and you know, now he's even more scared, or they are arguing and he's stressed out. I'm not sure which. I think they probably are arguing. I don't know if they argue a lot, maybe, but he wants to. Look, he's like ready. He's like ready to go. He's just too afraid of her. That's what I keep getting off his energy. Like, so I don't think he's lying when he tells you what he says to you, but he's just too afraid to follow through with action. Because all these wands are showing up in his energy for you. Yep. Like, he doesn't want to let you go, but then he also doesn't want to, you know, mess things up over there. That's what I'm getting. Although, even if things aren't really going well there, because I feel like they do argue a lot, or they go back and forth a lot. Yeah, but I think he's gonna still keep talking to you. I feel like you guys are gonna still keep talking and like communicating with one another. I just don't know if there's gonna be action, because they keep showing me the Moon. It's like right now he hasn't decided yet and it's not sure. It solely depends upon how things go for him that day. But he's gonna keep talking to you. Okay, you guys are gonna keep talking. 7 of Pentacles, but I feel like you're gonna be waiting and waiting and waiting forever. Like, I feel like you're getting tired of waiting. Let me ask again. Two of Swords, 6 of Pentacles reversed, Chariot reversed, Strength, Emperor reversed, 10 of Swords. I don't think it might not happen. I don't think that date it might happen. I feel like it's probably going to be a little bit of a wait with that 7 of Pentacles. You know, it feels like you're going to be waiting. You're going to be waiting, and then like he doesn't come through. Okay, because I have all these reversals here. So it feels like I don't think it's going to happen on that specific day. You're going to be waiting for some time. Like maybe a few more days, or maybe a few more, something like that. But there is a possibility, like I said, with that Moon card and the Two of Swords, I feel like there's a slight possibility that this energy might change, like turn around, because like I said, it's not set in stone, you know. So let's pray that this isn't, because look, I just keep seeing you waiting. Like I see you just sitting there and waiting. Okay, and then I have the Queen of Pentacles here too. Yeah, that's you. Oh yeah, yeah. You're gonna just find yourself stressed out and like upset and angry. 5 of Swords. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna cause some type of conflict between the two of you, but I do feel like it's starting to bother you. Like you might say something about it. I feel like you might say something to him. Like you might hold back for some time, but I feel like you might, end up actually like telling this person, like, I just feel like you're not being serious, and like I just keep waiting and like you're wasting my time or something like that. I feel like you're gonna say something. Because right now you might be holding back, or you have been. Like, I don't know if you had this tendency, like, where you sometimes feel like you want to go off, or you just at least want to speak how you feel, because you feel like it's not fair. But I think you're going to get to the point where you're going to say something to this person. And he might come along and say, oh, no, like, I'm sorry, like, it's not this, it's not that, it's, like he's going to try to find some type of excuse, I feel like, to justify the reasoning as to why he hasn't been able to follow through with it. Like, oh no, I promise you it's going to happen. Like, it's going to happen. Like, he'll keep telling you that, I feel like. Okay, I feel like he's going to try to kiss your ass too, like, if you were to get upset and, like, like, kind of go silent on him. I feel like he's going to try to kiss your ass because he doesn't want you to... He feels like you guys have a great friendship, okay? With that 3 of Cups, he feels like you're a great friend, and he doesn't want to lose that, he doesn't want to lose you and lose whatever that you guys have. So I feel like he's afraid. Honestly, he's afraid of both ends. Like, he doesn't want to upset you, but then at times he feels like he has no choice but to. It's kind of like, he feels like he can't always, like, he tries to, not upset you, but it ends up happening. But I think he's still very turned on by you, because I keep seeing this Ace of Wands. Like, I still see that very passionate energy that he has towards you. I don't think that's like faded away. But he's hoping, like, whatever this is that's going on, like, you're understanding, and you're patient with him, and like you can wait it out. Like he's, at the end of the day, he's hoping like you wait for him and not just like get rid of everything altogether. He doesn't want you to like turn your back on him. And I feel like he doesn't like it when you do that either. But definitely I feel like he's gonna try. It almost feels like he's gonna really try to like manifest or like try his best. I'm just getting like he's gonna try his best to make this possible, but the outcome is like, it's not showing me the definite outcome, you know, like it's looking uncertain right now. It all depends on whoever he's, you know, dealing with that is watching him, because I feel like she watches him like a hawk, or at least right now she is. Maybe at one point she wasn't, but now she's like onto him. But I hope that helped you, love. Let me know when you listen to this. If you need anything else. Drea, are you still here? Let me know if you're here. I can do a yes and no for you quick before I hop off. Sorry that whole thing with PayPal happened. I wish you kind of told me before you sent the money. Gucci. Baby, don't be in the camera. Alright, you're here? Okay, let me know what your yes and no is.
No. Oh.
Baby. Yeah, but try to get in contact with your bank, Drea, or like, you know, there's like a number you can call with PayPal and get on the line with them, like over the phone, and like tell them what happened. But yeah, that account was just a lot of weird stuff was happening, so that is blocked. And the thing about PayPal is that sometimes they're really just not, they're not good with the person that's like the account holder, but they're typically good with the person that's like they're not good with the merchant, but they're good with the person that is receiving like services or whatever. Alright. Has he changed for the better and genuinely wants to be with Drea? Alright, after this I'm gonna get going, guys, and I'll try to come back on maybe tomorrow or Friday, and then that'll probably be my last live before I get back from my trip. That might be a while. I'll probably still do personals here and there in case anybody wants. Probably won't be doing many, but here and there. Has Xavier changed for the better and genuinely wants to be with Drea? Judgment, 3 of Pentacles. I do feel like he wants to kind of like work things out with you now, okay, with this 3 of Pentacles, but I feel like you're still keeping an eye on him. I feel like you're still closely observing his actions. And I feel like at times he can be a little on and off. Maybe he can be a little hot and cold with you. But overall, I do feel like he wants to fix things. See, with the Star card and the Lovers, I feel like he wants to fix and heal the connection between you and him. You're saying like you need to have boundaries with this person, okay? Alright, don't let this person like step over you, or like, I guess, you know, try to violate your boundaries. But I am getting like this person has kind of calmed down, like their energy. Like maybe in the past they were very reckless with this Knight of Swords, but I do feel like with this Four of Swords now they're kind of calmed down. It's Justice card. I do feel like they're trying to balance things out, okay? I feel like now they are trying to fix things between you and them. But I do feel like you're kind of guarded towards this person with this Nine of Wands. Because I feel like it's because of how you felt betrayed in the past by this person. I feel like you are kind of, you know, I feel like at times you might kind of get triggered by this person. Because when you think about the past and what they've done, I feel like that triggers you. Okay, and I feel like they do sense that. But with the Ten of Cups and the High Priestess and Six of Wands, I do feel like this person is wanting to work on the connection, okay? They're wanting to fix it. They're wanting to commit to you eventually. I do feel like this person can struggle sometimes. Like, maybe they're naturally a very flirty person, I'm getting, with this Knight of Wands. Like, maybe they used to flirt a lot. I do feel like they're trying to work on it, though. Drea, I hope that helped you. Okay. My phone is literally about to die. So I do have to get going, guys, and I hope that you get your money back, Drea, and that they resolve it. But you know, I'm gonna get going, guys. I'm gonna save this live if you want to go back and listen. All right, you guys take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you guys next time.